Hello LEGO fans, JarvBricks here with another update. I know I've been saying for quite some time that this Batcave will be expanding and being double in size. Well, I finally got round to dismantling it and starting up my new Batcave. So now it's going to be on 2 more 32 by 32 base plates, increasing it from 2 to 4. I've recently bought the Batcave from the Batman, so I was able to utilise some of those parts, integrating it into this Batcave. So I started to build up the one layer of brick, and just to highlight this is where I've made it modular. I wanted it to be easy transportable because I fell over quite a few times going on my hands and knees in the tunnel to the back of the cave. Then Bruce decides to join in on the Batcave building. He had some good ideas, but they didn't really pan out, so I went back to the drawing board. I like the light bluish grey and the dark bluish grey slopes, the mixture of the both. I felt that it gives the cave like as little bits of light shining off various slopes. So started to build that here, and the back car is put in place. I then went and gathered up all of my bat figures, and these are them. These were dotted all around my city, and I had a few others where I've only got the cowl and not the rest, so I'm not quite sure what happened to them. I wanted to have this water feature down, a little bit of a waterfall, and then the car sitting on top, and I also made the base with the grid one so you can kind of see through it, and that's how the Batmobile would sit. I did feel that the Batmobile was a little bit too high, so I wanted to make some modifications to this. I then proceeded to build up the rock wall and started to take shape and some kind of idea as to how I wanted the Batcave to look. This time I wanted the car to go out to the left. Thought I'd best check it in its location, as I've done this many times where I've built it on the desk and then it wasn't really fit for purpose. The idea across that top there is that's where all of the equipment are going to go, and you should be able to see all of this rock work underneath. So like I said earlier, I do think that the Batcave was a little bit too high, so I wanted to take away these pillars just to make it a little bit lower. And although you can't see the brickwork and the water feature underneath, I do think it looks better being lower down. Back to the table to start building it up. So I was lucky to get these yellow support pieces off the pab wall not too long ago. So I started building up the base using these, and this is what the most of the equipment are going to sit on. I then used these pillars, and I wanted to have it hanging over, but I felt that you couldn't see the rock wall behind, so I wanted to get rid of the supports on the right and bring the rock forward. I think it looks a lot better, a lot more detail, a lot more interesting. I then put a few more details all around and added the Bat computer. So this is from the new Lego Batman set, and the one on the right is from an older one, but I really liked how the Bat computer all fits together in that corner with the on the new set. Wanted to just check again, make sure it all fits in. It was really tight getting it in place. Once it's in it's fine, but getting it into that situation was a bit tight. Put a little lift up to the mansion at the top and use the Bat computer with the badge, and that was just off the Lego Batman movie Batman set. But I do want to fill up this whole area here, and it will go around this corner, but for now I am going to be sticking to these 4 base plates. And there you go, the lift matches up with the mansion. Of course I need a home for the bat suits, so here are the ones that I've got, 10 in total, and 1 space because Batman's out doing some tiling there. I haven't got any more tiles, that's the maximum I've got. Now I jump here because I forgot to take some videos, so built up a lot more, and I just wanted to check that it all fit again in its location. And there's Batman with a little bit of an evidence table there, and this is the bat gear wall. So I did make a bit of a rock face there, but I thought it looked a bit stupid. If you look on my Instagram page, you can see for yourself. It was just because I was working with only 2 studs worth of space, and going through that door that will go out through that little archway and come into here eventually, but I've not got enough bricks for that, but that's on a future expansion. Really happy with the overall look. Now breaking it down, these are the modular sections. So this is the where the Batmobile would be kept, the bat suits and the bat gear. I've not tiled anything up. I've not got enough fences either, so they are on order from Bricklink, and hopefully I'll be able to get that finished soon. And I do want to change all of the heads in the bat suits so to the clear ones, so they look like not just people in prison. And then I just put all sorts of gear and things against that wall there, and really pleased with how that has turned out. I have put this little section here, and I've not tiled it up or put any rock work, but it's just so that when I look at it, I can't see a big drop, that the Batcave continues, so it's just a bit of an illusion there. Moving to the next section, here you've got the Bat computer and Alfred coming out of the lift, Batman doing some investigation work on his evidence table. Really like the way this looks again. Love the Bat computer and the rock work above. I've had a hard time using all of the Bat computers because it is oversaturated with so many computers I've got over the years with different Bat caves. So sacrificed on some of the computers, but I think overall it's the right size. I'm really pleased with how that is looking. Next we have just this little section here. When I say it's little, it's just not as much detail because most of it is water. I wanted to put a bit of a rock work above this pillar. Just, oh, Bruce wants to help get it around this lighting. There we go. And again, as you can see through that tunnel, I want to have a bit of a rock wall there, just so you can see it. I do want to have in the future a bat boat, but I haven't got a bat boat, so for now it's just going to be like that. And like I said, so that's the tunnel through, and the water will extend out this way as well. Bruce is just highlighting where the extension of the Batcave is going to be while he licks his butt. And then the last section, which I haven't shown you the top bit because I forgot to do a video on it, but here is an element of a few things. You've got the spiral staircase going up to the top floor, and then a scanner to make sure that Batman is there and not some bad guy, because here you've got the secure containment place with secure lasers, and inside there I've just put the 3 mother boxes for now, and also the Phantom Zone projector, whatever it was called, from the Bat movie. And then downstairs I just put this little gas canister, a bit of work on engine with back computers there as he tweaks the engine with his tools, and then a chemistry wall behind that. Now the chemistry wall will stay there, the engine side of it will come over into this section once I have done it, and then the chemistry section will be expanded upon, but for now I've just shoved everything in that little space there. It's not really practical, but until I expand the Batcave over to the left, that is how it's going to go. So then moving it into place, there we've got it, and I just secure it down with those two bits here and just a tiny little protruding rock, and that's it with the Batcave so far. Like I said, I do need to tile it up. They're on order. I do need to put fences all around the perimeter, and they are also on order, but other than that it's pretty much complete, and I'm really pleased with how it looks. I moved the, if you see on the left hand side, I've got the giant penny on the wall now instead of a bat symbol, and here is the Wayne Manor moving directly under the Batcave. I like a little bit of logic that Batman can walk and go to any part of the Batcave. I forgot to trial out some of the Batmobiles, so here's the Christian Bale one. A bit too big, the wheels literally are touching the rocks as it goes by, so I don't think that one will be in the Batcave. Even when I turned it round, it was still hitting the wheels coming in. And then we got the 1960s Batmobile, I apologise, and that is brilliant size, not too long, not too wide, works really well. But my favourite Batmobile that I have is this one, from the animated series, I believe. It's a really cool looking Batman, and I enjoy looking at that one in the Batcave more than any others. Haven't got the new one yet. I will be getting that shortly. So moving, Bruce is just highlighting where Wayne Manor is. So if you just look around here, I just bang my head on the table behind me. So all in all, I am really happy with how this Batcave has turned out. Love the size and the scope of it. Can't wait to expand it further. But for now, let's wrap things up with this video. Please tell me if you like it. Tell me if you think of any ways that I can improve it that isn't going to consist of a major restructure. And I will try to implement those. So thank you for watching. Part 2 of this Batcave will come when I get the parts in and I can finish up that tiling and the railing and finish it all up then. Until then, thank you for watching and goodbye.